Hey up, Meodes. It is King Rowie here. It is 2025 and it's time for my first proper official video of the year. I know I did post that one of the Jeremy Clarkson lager, but I actually forgot that I'd scheduled that one because I must have recorded that while a bit pished and uploaded that. So I kind of remember, well, I fully remember recording it, but I don't actually remember scheduling that to come up until sort of well, not even to come up, I just don't remember scheduling it. So yeah, it's 2025. I'm not gonna did I wish you a happy new year? I don't know if I'm not gonna do it again, but it's kind of a weird one at the minute because I drank so much since my birthday. My birthday's like the 3rd of November, but because I've drank so much between November and December, my weight just ballooned. I became a bit of a heifer. So as much as I despise dry January, and I loathe dry January, I just sort of needed some time off the booze. And, you know, coming off the back of December, January was the next month. So I'm not really referring to it as dry January, even though that's categorically what I'm doing. I am still sort of going out. I'm still buying beer for February, so I'm still getting some of the good stuff in. Don't worry about that. I'm still supporting the local breweries, etc. It does mean I'm going to miss Putty Day though, so that's, I think it'll be the first time. Last year I missed the Putty release because my cans arrived like 4 or 5 days late, but I think for about 2 years in a row I think I was the first person to get Putty up. But yeah, this year I'm not going to be able to do that. So that's a bit annoying, but I will still be buying like a 6 to an 8 pack of Putty because I don't care what people say about how it tastes worse year on year. It doesn't. It is really, it's hop fatigue, isn't it? You're just so used to it. You're so used to it, the taste of it now, that you just don't think it's as good as it used to be. It is. You've just gotten so used to it. So yeah, that's that. A pro, I will say, having not drank any alcohol for 14 days, and yeah, not having drunk alcohol for 14 days, and because I've got a slightly more active job now. This isn't a beer review, I'm just like telling you what I've been up to. If the worst part is, if I had just been telling you what I've been up to, because I'm sat in a bedroom, no one gives a shit, right? If I was sat in like a white transit van, you know, just sat there, you know, swearing more often, to get 1 million views, that's ridiculous. I can't believe it. It's unfair. It's absolute bollocks is what it is. But yeah, one of the pros is I have currently lost a third of a stone throughout really doing anything. I don't know why I'm wearing this. I should be showing off my sweet bod, but I'll pop my top off in a minute, you know, as soon as the temperature's up. Yeah, I've had a right cold as well. Oh, it's been a shithouse of a year so far. It's the worst year of my life. Fuck 2025. It's the worst year ever. And to make matters even better now, we're going to have a non-alcoholic beer from, oh, I've got the name wrong. I thought it was Heathen. So from Northern Monk, this is Heaven, an alcohol-free chocolate and maple imperial stout. Now, an alcohol-free imperial stout is a level of shithousery that not even Vault City reach to. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the worst part is, it's in a 440ml. No, it's not the worst part. I love Northern Monk and I love Vault City. But yeah, an alcohol-free imperial stout. So this is Heaven on Earth. Well, I'm just reading the can now. Divinely decadent and alcohol-free, but still the same gooey treat. Craft brewed with northern pride and gleaming with chocolate and maple vanilla flavours. Best stored as cold as the north. So it sounds fantastic. It's 0.5%. I bought this from Brew Cavern at the very back of last year. I think it was actually the last purchase I made from Brew Cavern last year. So yeah, and it's going in the Emperor's glass because, you know, it says Imperial Stout on it, you know. We may as well get it into the old Emperor's glass. Yeah, actually, more importantly, I hope you all are doing okay. So let me know in the comments how 2025 is treating you. Let me know how everything's going. Let me know, and if you're having a good year, if you're having I mean, it's 14 days in. Do you know what I mean? There's only so shit it could be. Actually, it could be really bad, couldn't it? I mean, Los Angeles is on fire. Do you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, don't let me know how your year's going if you're from LA, because that'll really put me on a downer, to be fair. But yeah, so let's get this in the glass. I'll tell you what though, it's a bit, oh god, it's already, oh god, looks like cola. Man alive, that is, god. I love Northern Monk, but I am not looking forward to this. I'm not gonna lie, I have been going out and having some non-alcoholic beers. I've not really been enjoying them. Man alive, there we go. Damien's going to be turning over in his fucking grave if he saw that, wouldn't he? A non-alcoholic beer in an Emperor's Brewery glass. You know, you're not seeing that on Real Ale Craft Beer, are you? You need to sort of tune into this sort of nonsense to see that. So yeah, let's have a sniff. Well, it smells lovely. I'm getting the chocolate, I'm getting the maple, I'm getting the vanilla, a little bit of marshmallow there. I'm getting a bit of toasted malts in there at the very end as well. So I'm going to be a bit more positive. That was very rude of me, my sort of approach there. It just didn't look that great when I was pouring it. But to be fair, I've poured plenty of rubbish beers into this glass over the last few years, and at least been able to pretend that they looked interesting while I was doing it. So it smells like a big chocolate donut, to be fair. And so yeah. No, I'm not doing Happy New Year. I'm not that guy. I'm not doing a Happy New Year 14 days into the new year. Man alive. But yeah, that's enough of that nonsense. For the first time in 2025, properly, let's get it bloody slurped. The flavours are there. Oh, it's hard to be positive. I think it's because I don't drink non-alcoholic beers. I don't drink non-alcoholic beers because I've never had a non-alcoholic beer personally that I thought was better than like a glass of water. You know, and I know that's horrible to say, and I'm not saying like, obviously there's a lot of skill involved in the brewing side. I'm not trying to take away anything from that. But that's just that again. Do you know what I mean? It tastes like do you like when you do a fruit tea or something like that, and you don't leave the bag in for long enough? That's just kind of what that tastes like to me. Yeah, the flavors are there. But they go instantly. You know when it's first in your mouth, you do get the chocolate, you get the maple, you get the vanilla, you get a tiny bit of coffee, but then it's gone in an instant, and it's then just like drinking a glass of sparkling water. I have got quite a lot of non-alcoholic beers in the fridge as well, but I'm going to do a few more posts about them, and if they carry on being as disappointing as everything I've had so far, I might just stop, just because I don't want it to be too negative, to be fair. And it's not fair because I don't really drink things like this anyway. But yeah, if you like your non-alcoholic beers and you wanted an imperial stout, I don't get how they can say imperial on there. It has no mouthfeel. It's like drinking a glass of water with a tiny bit of essence in there. That's all this is like. Yeah, I'm not going to go as far as to say I'm disappointed, because I had no expectations. Well, I had low expectations coming into this anyway, as I always do with all non-alcoholic beers. So I'm not disappointed. It's not bad. It's as boring as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, it's just a rubbish beer. No, that's not fair. It just is what it is, isn't it? Like, it is what it is. I was kind of hoping that if any non-alcoholic beer that I was going to have was going to sort of boost it for me, it would have been this one. But it's not. But that doesn't matter. We need to remain positive. I've still got plenty more. and I've got some from Verdant, I've got some from Beak, I've still got some from Mash Gang. I've actually got a one from Track downstairs as well, but I need to check the date on that because that is probably long past its sell-by date. I think I just picked that up in a random spree and thought it was an alcoholic one, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's that, isn't it? So if you've had that one, let me know. If you had the alcoholic version, which was obviously Heathen, let me know as well, because I knew I should have bought a can of that at the same time that I was buying that, but I didn't. Well, so that's that, isn't it? Slightly disappointing, but it was only a couple of quid, wasn't it? So it's not like the end of the world, and it's something I don't normally drink. It's an experience, isn't it? So yeah, there's that. So this video, for those who have been waiting for me to finally post this year, was almost certainly not worth the wait. So for that, I am very sorry. A little bit more water there. Yeah, tastes a bit like bourbon biscuits, I suppose. Rubbish bourbon biscuits. Yeah, well, anyway, that's that, innit? So that's that video done. So yeah, in the off, if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comments, and give me a like and subscribe as well, innit? So still nothing but big love to Northern Monk, because I will still definitely be buying their beers. Big love to everybody watching. Big love to everyone doing Dry January. Big love to everyone doing Tri-January. Big love to everybody doing Veganuary. If you're doing something positive this January, then big love to you. If you're doing something negative, then go fuck yourself, you know. But unless you're doing something negative at negative people, in which case that's badass. That doesn't even make any sense. This is probably one of my worst videos ever. So yeah, and longest. So thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Big love. And throw your boy a like and subscribe. And I'll see you later. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, in a bit. Yeah, bye.